Greetings ladies and gentlefish, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Last time we explored Chocobo's forest, found some treasure, dug up some treasure, and generally did a nice little bit of exploring. This time we are going to head into Gizamaluke's Grotto as we head for the Kingdom of Bermecia. So in we go. Whoops, that was back on Choco. Love you, Choco, but that's not quite what I'm actually going for at the moment. Into Gizamaluke's Grotto we go. Also love the soundtrack to Gizamaluke's Grotto. And Freya finds a bunch of her comrades fallen. Okay, it's worth quickly checking your abilities and whatnot just here. So, I'm pretty sure we don't want to change Zidane's. We've still got a Mythical Dagger, so that's pointless. Beast Killer, Protect Girls, Alert, Flea Gill, Bright Eyes, Jelly, and Bandit. That's fine. If we have a look at Freya's abilities, we don't need Dragon Killer anymore. That was just for wandering around the Mist Continent. Undead Killer will be more useful to us. Bright Eyes, I don't believe there's anything in here that really inflicts darkness, so let's not worry too much about that. Let's equip Insomniac instead, and that will do for now. Undead Killer is valuable in this particular dungeon. Vivi doesn't have any to equip, and Quina, we've already got High Tide and Antibody both equipped. So with that in mind, we are ready. Because we stopped off at the Arch and we haven't had any combat since, we're actually fully healed, full health and all of that jazz. So let's press onwards. It's nice to have a few tents in your inventory at this point. We've got 7, that should be enough. You can use one of these on the boss to make the boss fight at the end of this little dungeon rather easier for yourself. With all that said and done, first thing we need to do, if we examine this door, we can try and push the door, but it won't budge. The mechanic of this entire dungeon is finding these little bells. You ring the bell and the door opens. That's how it works. So, to find the first bell, we need to talk to this Bermecian soldier. Hey, you alright? Black mages. Couldn't do anything. We're here to help. We're on our way to Bermecia. I'm done for. And he hands you a bell. This whole section is a little bit on the morbid side because, well, it's a war at the end of the day. So we have received a Gizamaluke's bell. Have a look in key items, it's right here. Cherish this moment, for happiness is elusive, warning on the bell. And if we then go up to the door, we ring the bell. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. The bell in your hand shatters, and that happens on every single occasion. Now we're going to be fighting some black mages, as you might have guessed, fairly soon, and there is Zorn and Thorn once more. But Zorn and Thorn can't quite place you. Go figure. But they decide you need to die, and so they set a pair of black mages on you. Maybe I should have equipped Man-Eater. I think it works against black mages. I forgot that you had this fight. Oh well, never mind. I'm sure it'll be fine. So let's just wail on these guys. You can't eat them. I'm not sure if you can. It might be that you can eat them, but they don't really get you anything for doing so. I'm not going to waste Vivi's black magic on them. And Zidane finish that one off. There we go. Hopefully that's not on Vivi, because otherwise I wish I had him. No, it's not. That's fine. So we're just going to use a potion on Vivi, because he doesn't have a huge amount of health, bless him. While the others just take out this second black mage. Yay, 24 whole damage! 216 and then 225. So I'm going to equip Man-Eater and we'll see if that helps against the black mages. I think we have some to take out again at some point. And we get a skeleton card. Savage monsters they are! Run away! So let's just change Freya's abilities. Let's get rid of Insomniac, because I don't think we really need it, and we'll go for Man-Eater instead. Right, so through here, kill the prancing black mage just here. Incoming black magic barrage. There we go. Attacking Queener, that's fine. Yep, that did help with damage. They are indeed vulnerable to Man-Eater. And they're both dead. They're not particularly difficult. These are Black Mage type A's. They are the weakest Black Mages you come across as enemies in this game. And you receive Gizamaluke's Bell for defeating it. Now, you have one of a variety of different options. If you're desperately in a rush, you see there are 3 doors here. One to the left, one to the right, and one in the middle. Straight through the middle is where you ultimately want to go. So if you really want, and you don't want awesome equipment, then I guess go through the middle door, but I'm going to go through the left door for now. And open sesame. There we go. So we're going to go around here. Pick up a bronze vest from behind that, and if we actually give that bronze vest to Queener, she can start learning the jelly ability. Who else could we give it to? Zidane's already got one, so yeah, let's give it to Queener. And we might as well equip jelly because, well, why not? Since this protects against petrification. And down here, and there's another Bermecian soldier to talk to, who also gives you a bell and asks you to protect Bermecia. So, back down the way we came. Now, I can't remember, I'm sure the right door leads somewhere interesting. There we go. We've got a zombie. Kill the zombie. So, let's have Zidane attack the Hornet. Queener, well, we're going to switch actually. Freya with Undead Killer is going to attack the Skeleton. Vivi will just defend. And then Queener's going to try and eat one of the buzzy things. If that doesn't work, we're just going to kill it. Learned Vanish, hurrah! So Vanish makes Queener Invisibrew. And she can't be hurt by physical attacks when Vanish is in effect. That's what the status effect does. Doesn't have to be Queener, of course. We're also going to try and eat the skeleton now. Eat it! Eat it! Probably going to say it tastes bad. Oh, can no eat until it weaker. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure the skeleton teaches you Pumpkinhead, which Queener has already learned off of the Ladybug. In that case, you just execute it, provided it's on sufficiently low health, and Queener just tells you that it tastes bad. There we go. People leveling, and there is some moolah. So we now. I'm going to try the right door. Let's go through the right door. Ring the bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. And through here. Oh, now I remember. Both the right door and the middle door ultimately end up in the same place. But if you go right first, you get to find some methyl gloves. Now, I believe Freya is currently using the silver gloves, so we're not going to equip her with them yet, and they can't be used by any of our other characters. It's just Freya and Steiner that can use those. Round here. Oh, God, I hate these things. Okay. This is a Larmian. These things have a really annoying habit of confusing your party members. If your characters should get confused, it's a really annoying status effect. They also do quite a lot of damage, actually. For anyone who doesn't know what confusion does, basically that character then starts randomly attacking your own party members, which is more than a little bit irritating. So, if that happens, there is no item in this game that will heal confusion. The only way of getting rid of it is either A, suck it up until the end of the battle, or B, here we go, entice. And Queena is confused. Or you attack them. They take a physical attack. If they have been physically attacked, their confusion is broken. So what I'm going to do is have Vivi, because his physical attacks do a pathetic amount of damage. Vivi, oh dear, okay, more attack power, we need to finish this quickly. Vivi is going to attack Queena to break Queena's confusion. This thing will also periodically boost its own attack power, which means it can start doing some quite scary amounts of damage, which is something to bear in mind. Ah, damn it. There we go, 225, which kills Queena, but Zidane kills it. So we'll just have to throw a Phoenix down at Queena and a couple of potions to bring her back. That's slightly annoying. So she won't gain experience or ability points for this battle. But Zidane leveled, so swings and roundabouts. And we gained a Phoenix down from the battle. We use a Phoenix down. It's not the end of the world. There we go. Let's throw out a couple of potions. Remember, potions don't do as much outside of battle, but never mind. Let's bring up to 300. There we go. Larmians are the most annoying or the toughest opponents you will come across in Gizamaluke's Grotto. We received a Magus hat. Now, Magus hat has approximately one purpose. It's a hat that if you give to Vivi, well, it raises ice elemental attack. Hurrah. If you give it to Vivi, he can start learning slow, which is nice. So there we go. So you can, this bridge just up here, if you'd use that bridge instead, you'd have just come straight to this scene. I recommend taking the long route. You get some items for it. Darling, can you hear me? Darling, please say something. I didn't expect to see a Moogle here. What's wrong? My husband, he's inside this bell. He's trapped, Kupo. You poor thing. We just held our wedding here. Then some scary clowns attacked us. Why would you hold your wedding in Gizamaluke's Grotto? Ah, all will be revealed. So that's Zorn and Thorn, generally being Zorn and Thorn. I was so scared, Kupo. This bell's huge. I don't know if we can lift it. No, please. Huh? Hello? Oh, wait. Yeah, it's you. I know you. Hey. You have Kupo Nut? Yeah? I got one in Limblum. Really? Can I have it? Yes. Kupo! Thank you. Darling, I have yummy Kupo Nut. And this tiny little Moogle, because food, gains enough strength to lift up the dirty great bell that was pinning him down. Kupo! I love Kupo Nuts. Darling, where are you going? Thank you. Darling! What a crazy couple. More evidence, by the way, that whatever you do in the Final Fantasy universe, you do not screw with a Moogle. Because, damn, they is scary. Right. At this venture, we can go and open this treasure chest, and we will receive... Hey, look, it's another Gizamaluke bell. Like we didn't see that one coming. You can actually acquire more Kupo nuts throughout the course of this story, and we'll find out what they're useful for shortly. So, with this Gizamaluke bell, we're going to open up... Damn it, wrong door. And yes, feeding the habits. We're going to go and open up this right-hand door. Inconveniently, because the bell's in the way, you can't get from one door easily to the other. So we ring this bell, and the bell on the door rings. You know the deal by now. And we make it through. Hurrah! And we find this quirky couple from before. So this serves a couple of purposes. Let's start talking to them. I love Kupo nuts. Do you like Kupo nuts? Sure, why not? I like you. I want more Kupo nuts. So, if you bring this couple Kupo nuts, periodically they give you rewards. Originally, this game was published on 4 discs. At the first time you bring them a Kupo nut is this scene on disc 1. If you bring them any more Kupo nuts on disc 1, you're given a low-level reward, like little consumable items or something. On each of the other discs, the first time you bring one of these couple a Kupo nut, they give you a reward, and it's usually actually a fairly respectable reward, like a really good bit of equipment for that stage in the game or something. Subsequent deliveries of Kupo nuts award you with lesser rewards, but it's worth occasionally coming back and paying a visit to these two. Thanks again. Now we can go on our honeymoon, and then she lets you save your game and whatnot. There's a letter from Mudon. It's probably a letter of congratulations on our marriage. Let's read it, Kupo. From Mudon to Mogmi. This year's Festival of the Hump was so exciting, Kupo. The highest score was 115 points. A woman named Freya won the title. Last year's winner, Belna, only got 76 points. Oh, it was so much fun. It wasn't a congratulation letter, but it was fun to read, Kupo. I want mail, Kupo. Right, I'm going to save the game here because I can. And then you may have noticed in the background there's a vine going up a wall. Big note of caution here. But first, let's just take the opportunity to save. So, a couple of things to mention at this point. You have, soon, a boss fight. Hurrah! So, have a quick look at your health and check that you're happy with it. You can throw a couple of potions at any characters that are low on health. You could use a tent at this point, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Throwing a couple of potions is easier. I'm going to try and climb up this vine. It's dangerous outside, Kupo. Take that warning seriously. I'm just going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to run away like a little girl. This is Popper's Heights. Later on in the game, this is a really nice area to come and level your characters up. But this is not later on in the game. And the bad guys up here are horrendously painful. If you wander around in one of the forests, you come across Garudas. They are birds. They are about level 35. Please bear in mind my characters are about level 8 or 9. They're about level 35 and they will wreck you. If you step foot outside of the forest, you come across Grand Dragons, which, well, that's a fight that goes about as well as it sounds it will. They are level 60 and they are made of pain. Once you have the ability level 5 Death, you can come back here and farm those dragons because they're level 60 and 60 is a multiple of 5. And it will just one-hit them every single time, and Queena murders them with hilarious efficiency, and then you can level like it's going out of fashion, but before then, let's say it's a bit of a struggle. So we're not going to do that because I don't have a death wish. There isn't really much else to do except get interrupted as we leave. Kupo, wait! Kupo! Kupo! Take this, Kupo. Received Holy Bell. Give me Kupo nuts again, okay, Kupo? I'm Kupo for Kupo nuts. So this is come back and they will give you shinies. Now the Holy Bell. Holy Bell, Holy Bell, Holy Bell. This is, yeah, he may well be a bit stoned. The angel is ready to fly. Follow your heart and fly away. The holy bell, I always like seeing those little bits of fluff. The holy bell is exactly the same as the Gizamaluke spells that you've already encountered. However, let me just throw some potions at people. That's fine. However, remember that door that even though we had a Gizamaluke spell, we couldn't actually go through? Yeah. Boss chamber. So, equip your characters appropriately. Now, there isn't actually that much to this. The only thing I would say is if you have anyone who can equip the bird killer ability, which honestly you probably don't. Yeah, not so much. Then I would equip that. I would also say go for bandit on Zidane because there's some stuff that's nice to steal off of this boss. Off the top of my head, I don't think it's weak to Dragon Killer. Well, it's not a dragon, so it would be a bit odd if it were weak to Dragon Killer. I am going to... What am I going to do? I am going to equip... I don't think it really inflicts many status effects, but... We're going to equip Bright Eyes just to protect against darkness, because why not, sis? And there we go, we are done. We are ready to take on Gizamaluke. This guy... This is an entire grotto named after him. He is a pretty peaceable chap. Think of it as a shrine to a local sort of deity, local spirit kind of thing. Yeah, he's a pretty peaceable chap. People come to this grotto to get married, as that Moogle couple did. But there's a but. A big flying hairy butt. Are you alright? Freya, please be careful. Master Gizamaluke has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clowns. Zorn and Thorn make your lives difficult in this first segment of the game. So Master Gizamaluke is usually perfectly peaceable, but he's being controlled by that pair of douche nozzles. Speaking of Master Gizamaluke, boss fight. Right. Okay, sorry about that. I had to reload Final Fantasy IX. It seems the Steam version decided to have a bit of a crash-tastic time. Anyway, Master Gizamaluke, there he is. So yeah, first thing you want to do in this boss fight is throw a tent on him. Do it at the beginning, because then the fact that it full heals him doesn't matter. And if you throw one on him... yay, just what I needed. If you throw one on him, there's a pretty high chance it will afflict him with a bunch of unpleasant status effects, which is hilarious. Potion BB, there we go. Is it going to work? Nope, let's try it again. We did, however, steal an elixir off him, which is nice. There we go. Freya can just go and punch it in the face. Let's try this once more. There we go. Bitten by silence, darkness, poison. So that's a nice combination of things to have him afflicted with. And we stole the Magus hat. Excellent. And this guy, as you might guess, given that he's in a chamber that's full of water, is weak to thunder magic. So have Vivi cast thunder. There we go. Doesn't do a huge amount of damage, however. You may or may not have noticed. And he is gonna... oh yeah. He counters magic with silent voice. I'd forgotten that. So he's going to afflict Vivi with silence. So I'm going to throw an echo screen at Vivi. So if you want to use Vivi's magic, what you want to do is spam the focus command to build up the spell's power and then unleash it into Gizamaluke's face. And as you can see, if the guy's got... oh, can you steal anything? If the guy's got darkness on him and all that jazz, this fight becomes much easier than it would otherwise be, as you're not taking damage all the frigging time. So Pumpkinhead, Vanish, neither of which are massively useful, so we're just going to attack it. There we go. Go on, Freya. You can use Freya's jump command, of course, and that's actually more useful if you haven't afflicted the guy with all the status effects. God damn it. Queener. In fact, I might use jump command in a sec anyway. Or I might show you actually her Freya's dragon moves as well. Couldn't steal anything. Boo. Okay, so we've got one dragon command for Freya. That's Lancer. Basically, it just does enhanced damage and also damages their MP a bit. And steal some more stuff because I think this guy has a staff VV, which would be useful. There we go, and 242 damage and 15 MP. Couldn't steal anything. Ugh. And let's jump at it this time. I always feel a bit sorry for Gizamaluke because it's not his fault. He's basically being mind controlled by a bunch of, well, crazy clowns. And you have to fight him as a result. There we go. Spear, 272 damage. So that's Freya's jump command, just to show you the variety. She is a Dragoon. She does a lot of jumping. And she needs a potion. And there you can see the variability in Queena's damage. 55 in that round. Let's use Lancer because we want to throw another potion at her. And another Lancer. Still trying to steal that staff off of this guy. One item left that he's got that I want. Can't cast and couldn't steal anything. Boo! Another crash. Freya's not doing very well at avoiding these, is she? Potion on Freya, and I'm going to need a potion on Queen as well. Oh. So much for darkness! Useful, eh? Useful. Now I would actually like Queen alive because I'd like her to get the ability points. So, we're going to make that so. Yeah. So, Phoenix down on Queener. Followed by a potion on her. We might follow that up with another potion. There we go. And we're also going to throw a potion at no one. Okay. BB can focus. And we'll have Freya jump. And we'll just leave Queener on standby to react to things happening. She's not going to be the biggest damage dealer. There we go. Miss. Actually, we'll have to defend. I love Queener's defend. It's just awesome. Oh dear. Just, come on, steal the staff for goodness sake. This can be quite a long fight, especially if you're trying to steal all the items that Gizamaluke's got to offer, because then Zidane isn't doing damage. And actually, for this stage in the game, Gizamaluke has a good slab of health. It's like 3,000 to 4,000, something like that. I got plenty of potions, so it's not as if I'm in danger of running out anytime soon. It helps that I got a lot from, a fair few from Chocobo's Forest, of course. Couldn't steal anything. Let's throw one at Zidane, actually. Oh, for goodness sake. He has still got something to steal because it hasn't yet said he doesn't have any items. It just couldn't steal anything. He's just being very stubborn with the last item, which is one I kind of want. Never mind. C'est la vie, eh? Potion on Freya. And at some point, probably not this battle, but at some point we'll also see Freya, what Freya's trance does. Vivi can focus. Zidane can steal. Freya can keep spearing it. Oh, and that's it. I never managed to steal the last item. Boo! Boo and indeed hiss. Ah, well, never mind. It's not a unique item. I believe it's a lightning rod or lightning staff or whatever it's called. For Vivi. It would be nice to have at this stage, but it's not the end of the world. We can get one soon enough anyway. And there we go. Vivi learned Blizzard, and we defeated Master Gizamaluke. What happened to Master Gizamaluke? We must hurry, His Majesty is in danger. And that is Gizamaluke's Grotto. At which point, we conveniently switch to Dagger and Steiner at Southgate. And I will do that next time. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little trek through Master Gizamaluke's Grotto. Next time we are going to be faffing around at Southgate with Dagger and Steiner. I will catch you then. Ciao, ciao.